Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on the TVTL channel. And today I wanted to talk about something which, in my opinion, bus games lack. That thing would be working mirrors.
Thornton Heath, Parchmore Road.
Now, as you can see, this bus is mirrorless, but my point still stands.
2 West Croydon.
The problem with every single Roblox Bus game I've ever played is that they never have working mirrors. And I just wanted to really rant about this. Not like in a mean way, but just in a disappointed way. Now, it's obviously like some kind of technical reason why there's no working mirrors in bus games. But for me at least, it makes driving in games like Roblox Croydon, which is meant to be one of the most realistic games in Roblox, a bit more difficult.
450. 2 West Croydon.
As if I'm being honest with you, looking in this angle to see the nearby road is not a good angle. In fact, if I'm being honest with you, sacrifice your front view just so you can look at the back. That's not a sufficient mirror.
Brook Road.
Now, in other games, or most games, they just expect you to use they expect you to go into third person mode, like what I'm in right now, to drive, well, accurately. And to me, even though this technically allows you to drive accurately and actually gives you the view you actually need, at the same time you sacrifice that bit of realism just for the sake of actually driving nicely on the roads. And that to me is just not very good. Like, I shouldn't have to drive in this angle now, so I can do this turn, for example, right here. Maybe, like, let's just say, so I can do this turn right here without hitting the curb. Like, I shouldn't have to go into this mode, so I can do this turn. Like, I just shouldn't have to go into third person to do this kind of turn. Now, I'm sure it's probably like, I'm sure the reason why bus games have never added working mirrors is because of the fact that it's probably because of like lag and whatnot. But I'm sure that there must be like some kind of
2
there must be like some kind of workaround to this kind of thing, in my opinion. Because to me, it's like and I feel like maybe other users feel this as well, especially if they've gotten good at driving inside the game. To me, it just feels like
Lakehall Road.
It feels like a part of the realism inside these bus games is just gone due to the fact that you can't have working mirrors. And by the way, mirrors are so important on buses to the point where literally drivers cannot drive in real life without mirrors. So,
450.
in retrospect,
2 West Croydon.
we're all pretty much driving with faulty buses. But yeah, back to the point again. I feel like there must be some kind of like solution towards this mirrors problem. Maybe they could maybe when it comes to like mirrors, they can make it so mirrors only show up for like the specific players in the bus, and it doesn't show up for anyone else to prevent lag or something like that. That would be like a good solution. They could also go with, and then as another thing as well, they can also make it like a setting that you can toggle off and on whether or not you can see people's mirrors and whatnot. Either way, like, I just don't feel like mirrors should just not be inside the game. So for me at least, it feels really annoying driving inside the game sometimes and knowing that I have to use pure
450.
thought or just thinking.
2 West Croydon.
Sorry, it's not occupied, there's literally no bus in this wood. Anyways, yeah, that's my point. Like, I shouldn't have to use pure like guessing to determine how close I am to the car. Because to me, that just feels very, this doesn't feel very good. And also, it just doesn't give a very realistic experience of driving. But anyways, that's all I've got to say. I don't think anyone's really gonna listen to what I've really said anyways inside this video. But I just wanted to just put that out really, because that's just my opinion about mirrors inside the game at the moment. Or just not even just Croydon, just any bus game in general at the moment. As I feel like they're just not up to par. They're not realistic, and it really is unfortunate. But anyways, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to like, subscribe,
Queens Road
and I'll hopefully
Cemetery.
see you guys in my next video. But on that note, goodbye everyone.